Okay, this game is called The Hospital, and the dev is Crux Game Studios. Let me read the description to you. It says, embark on a horrific journey of discovery. Unearth a buried past. The Hospital is a short, first-person, narrative-driven horror adventure from Crux Game Studios, featuring story-driven explorative gameplay, intense scares, oh no, compelling linear narrative, first-person, original soundtrack, bite-sized thrill. Average playtime of 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, so this is a bit longer one. Let's get started. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. Is that really loud for you guys? Because it's loud to me. Adjust the brightness using the bar above until you can barely see the word crux on the door. Okay. I want to make sure it looks good on stream. When the virus got me, I was hoping I would be among the majority who only get mild symptoms and recover quickly, but my condition grew worse day by day. I checked into this hospital last week, barely able to breathe. I paid a lot to get a private room, and I was lucky they managed to find one. There are no vacant rooms in hospitals across the country, as the pandemic wreaks havoc. It's a pandemonium out there. So many sick, so many dying. I feel like I've become a number, a statistic. I think I'm growing sicker. I feel faint and weak all the time. Yesterday at night, they had to increase my oxygen intake. I heard them talking about having to put me under to intubate me if my condition got worse. What if I don't make it? It would be a horrible way to die, alone in this room. I was never a believer in God, or in heaven or in hell. I wonder what happens to a person after they die. I've never really stopped to think about it until now. I guess I was too busy living life and chasing shadows to think about death. I'm feeling weak, so weak. I think I'll sleep now. Can barely breathe. Okay, go to sleep. I'm gonna have to turn down this SFX too. Okay. I'm up? How am I up on my feet? I can't remember getting out of bed. Hint, walk around using WASD. Look with your mouse. Observe your surroundings by clicking on objects in the world. The game saves automatically. You do not need to save game to resume where you left off. Okay. Okay. Do we have a mouse sensitivity? No. It is super sensitive. I told the nurse to turn it off and take the remote away. Watching TV as I whiled away those endless hours struggling to breathe only made things seem worse. My bed. It looks as if it was recently made. When did I get off of it? Who came in and made it? I don't remember any of it. The rest of the room looks neat too, as if this room was recently vacated. I think you died, dude. I spent days on this bed, struggling to breathe. It feels weird to be up and about. Cheers for visitors. Except being in quarantine, I had no visitors. Okay. Alright. This floor looks weird. That person out there may be a doctor. I need to find out what's going on. That wasn't scary at all. Where is everybody? When I checked in here, these corridors were full of activity, all day and night, filled with nurses and doctors and patients. There's a map. And I can't click on it or collect it or anything like that. When I checked in here, struggling to breathe, there were 2 harried but kindly nurses sitting behind this desk, answering calls, filing papers, welcoming patients. They sure had their hands full. No luck. Didn't these doors open out to a lobby with elevators? That would have been my way out, except it looks like I can't leave this way. I should probably find another way out. Still not scary. There we go. What? More doors? Okay. Completely unnecessary hallway. Are these patient wards? Why are they deserted? There's got to be someone, a nurse or a doctor, who can help me and tell me what's going on. What? Someone on the other side of this door? This room looks just like the one I was in, but it's a mess. How awful. There's some kind of stain. I guess the bed wasn't clean after the last patient departed. Ah! That figure. The sound came from out there. That figure I saw on the TV. It reminded me of... No, it can't be. I must be imagining things. Maybe that's what this whole thing is. Some lucid dream I'm having while my body lies in some kind of coma. Nope, you're dead. Probably. Finally, something different. There she goes. There she goes again. Oh my gosh, these corridors are gonna drive me insane. Okay. Let's go. Is someone toying with me?
Here we go.
Am I being led? That figure I saw. It can't be her. This is a dream. A nightmare, rather, in which I'm trapped. How can it be her? Her who? Hello? It wouldn't let me move. What? How? How did I get here? I recognize this place. The furniture and the way they're arranged. It looks like the apartment where we used to live, except everything looks abandoned and gone to rot. There's something on the table there. Hello. I can't move. It can't be. It can't be her. I can't see her face, but I'd know her anywhere. How is this possible? She's been dead for 4 years. Nia, is that you? That familiar silence. This is some monstrous dream. Memories of those horrific events of 4 years ago are coming back to me. The doubt and the guilt that have haunted me since. Could I have saved her life had I done things differently? And at what cost? We couldn't have saved you, Nia. I'm sorry for what happened, Nia. Let's do that one. Only cold silence. What does she want? I still can't move. Nia? Am I going crazy? Or is this some fever dream seated by my past while my body lies wasting away on a hospital bed? Okay, now I can move again. Okay. Nia. I remember this picture. We had taken it out by the beach just after yet another bitter fight. She was just 24, but by then she had already begun to show increasingly frightening signs of the mental illness that would later consume her. Erratic, violent shifts in temperament, brooding silences, fixed stares, an obsession with my whereabouts, and self-harm. I tried to get her to get help. She refused. When it was clear she was becoming a danger to both of us, I ended our relationship. And then it got worse, a lot worse. The phone calls, the stalking, the threats. And finally, I woke up one night to find her standing over my bed, staring at me, her dark eyes empty and unreadable, her mouth stretched in a chilling grin. And when I saw what she was holding in her hand, there's a B tier, Mr. Mime in chat. I can't move again. What is this place? It's the same corridor, but at least it's a little grimy this time. Who would abandon a dead body here? The stench here is terrible. I should move on. Okay. Doesn't budge. Ah! Okay, that one scared me. Another corpse. Another corpse. Okay. I don't care. What? I'm leaving, Nia. Okay. Papers on the ground. On that night 4 years ago, when I woke up to find her standing over me, she was holding a knife. As I watched, she raised it and held it to her own throat. She said, "I don't want to live without you." Before she could hurt herself, I leaped at her, grappled the blade away, and subdued her till authorities arrived. They put her away in an institute, a mental hospital. And a week later, I got that terrible call. Okay, it's really dark down there. Oh my. I can't move. Nia, oh God. Why did you do it? Why did you have to go like this? They told me what you wrote on the note, your last words. What do you want from me, Nia? I did what I could. Why are you tormenting me? I can't move. Nia, what do you want from me? I think of that note you left, the last words you ever wrote. You wrote, "I'm never going to let you go." I know those words were meant for me. Is that what this is about? That if I'd done things differently, perhaps been more compassionate, you might still be alive? Still can't move. I'm back in my room. How did I get here? Nia. Okay, now I can move. Hearing a lot of survivor guilt, yeah. Do I dare go out there? What will I find? A bustling hospital? Smiling faces telling me I'm better and I can go home? Or shadowy halls haunted by my past? Am I in a coma, trapped in a body that's wasting away while I suffer a fever dream born of guilt? Or am I dead, and this is my afterlife, these dread halls, and a tormented soul stalking me for all eternity? The end. I think she may be upset. You think so? I don't know. It's kind of unclear. That was The Hospital by Crux Game Studios.